Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Candy Box 2 with Lone Debater 7, and today we're going to be taking a look at the underwater cave mission, and we'll be doing a lot of cool stuff. So as you can see, we've got the candies to go ahead and buy the diamond sword, so I'm going to do that right off the bat. Cool. So we've got our diamond sword. Now it changes what we can buy, so we can buy a scroll, an escape potion, or a health potion. Interesting. And we can use 101 to make our sword even more powerful. We'll go ahead and do that. 30 to make it better. Chocolate bar to make it better. Cool. So I think we've got pretty much the best sword we can get without spending 60,000 lollipops. As you can see, we're currently at 57,500, and we're generating 100 per second now. To do that, you need about 18,000. Essentially, the way this works, every 1,000 lollipops that you plant, you're going to get about 6 lollipops per second of generation increase. So to get to 200 per second, I need to get to 36,000 planted. Not a big deal, we can do that fairly easily. But I want to go to the Sorceress hut and get faster candies for 40,000 lollipops. Cool. So what this gives us now, it changes. So 60k for a better sword, 90,000 for faster candies again, and 300,000 for more candies apparently. But I think, yeah, so it looks like we're doing 2 candies a second now instead of just 1, so that's great. I'm going to go ahead and up this a little bit more. Oh, okay. I guess it changes. Maybe the most you can have per second is 100. Whatever, that's fine. So we'll just leave our lollipops where they're at, but let's dive on in and see if we can't do the underwater cave now. We've got a pretty damn good sword. It's the chocolate sword. Still only have 143 health, but I think we'll be able to do this. I think you have to kill this whale-looking guy at the end, so we'll see. But as you can see, we're getting a shit ton more candies, like we're already at 250. Yeah, we didn't quite make it because we have to kill the whale. So we don't quite have enough health yet, it looks like. So once we hit, I think we're going to try to eat 3,000 candies and maybe try that again and see how that goes for us. I'm just planning these to see maybe if we hit 50,000 it'll up again. I don't know. That may be a hard limit of 100 per second. That's definitely possible as well, but no worries. We basically have the best stuff we can get. Buying a health potion might be a good idea as well, just because then we can restore health before we fight that whale at the end of the underwater cave, but that's fine. So I'm just gonna let this gen up so I can hopefully... I need to get this to an even number, if at all possible. I don't think it is, though. Whatever. Who cares? Let's just go to 50k. Planted. Sure, why not? But we've eaten 2441 on our candies, so not too bad. We'll just keep on. We'll maybe go to 2,500 health. Let's see. We've got another couple minutes before we can even try the mission again, so no worries. Basically at this point though, what we're going to be doing is just letting our lollipops generate, and we'll probably get the sword first at 60,000, I think. I believe that's going to be a little bit more useful to us than the faster candies at this point, just because if we have a better ability to deal damage, we'll be able to chew through the enemies faster without taking as much damage ourselves. So I think that's kind of the play at this point. Save up the 60k to get the better sword, and then eat enough candies to increase our health farther, and we should be able to take out the underwater cave and get, you know, a couple hundred candies is what it looked like is going to be the reward for completing that. So not too bad. But to actually get to the 100 per second, it didn't take that long. It was maybe like 5-10 minutes, if that, in order to plant them, you know, to get the first 18k. So no worries. That just to give you kind of like a rough estimate on how long you're going to be waiting to do this if you're planting immediately every time they generate. So anyhow, we're just another 30 seconds before we can do the quest. I'm just going to eat the candies as they come in. That way, you know, I don't know what the scaling is exactly on the HP per candies eaten, but it appears that, you know, getting to 3,000 will probably push us over 150 health, which hopefully that, combined with our good sword, is going to be enough to complete the underwater area. I mean, I hope. I don't actually know. I mean, what would be the smartest thing is to wait for 600 candies to buy a health potion, because if I use a health potion, that will definitely allow us to complete that level, but we might just wait. So we are ready to go. I think we're going to try it again, so let's just go for it, see what happens. This one does look to have a few more eels than the last one. Let's use a berserk, see if he... So it looks like you take a hell of a lot more damage when you go berserk mode, which is stupid, but oh well, that's fine. We would have, I mean, we lost 600 candies, which kind of sucks, but I think basically one of two things needs to happen. Either we have to upgrade our sword again, or we need to buy one of these health potions in order to complete that one. It's just like the whale has too much health and stuff like that, and I don't think using those berserk potions are really worth it on that level, at least, just because it, I mean, those fish don't generally do 10 HP worth of damage, but they do when you use a berserk potion. So I think what I'm going to do is just wait until we get the 60,000 lollipops we need to upgrade the sword, and in the time that it takes to generate that, we should be able to eat enough candies to increase our health a fair amount more. I mean, we've got basically 3 minutes that we gotta wait anyway, so not a big deal. Maybe what we'll do, I mean, we covered this time, you know, 100 lollipops per second, the Sorcerer's Hut, getting the increase in our candies per second, and then also buying the diamond sword and encrusting it with candies, then lollipops, then using our chocolate bar to get the chocolate sword that we've got now. I don't know what actually happens when we get this better sword from the Sorceress, but we will find that out. We'll probably do that next time, just because we still have about 32k lollipops we need to generate. So that is oh my gosh, can I do math? 320 seconds maybe? Something like that. So not a big deal. It'll generate over time, so we just have to be patient. But no worries. So we're at 3,025 candies eaten, so that should help our health a little bit. I mean, not that significant of an increase, I'm sure. I didn't actually pay attention to see what we had the last time, but I know 2,000 gave us 143, so we'll check it when we go through the quest again. But I think what I'm gonna do is we'll just call the episode here for today, and then next time we're gonna go ahead and complete the underwater cave, show off getting the sword upgrade, and then we can take a look at our health increase. But guys, if you enjoyed the episode today, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always, and until next time, this has been LD7, and we will